Hello and welcome to today's Daily Rift. I'm Stormo, and if I sound a little bit funny today, it's because I have a little bit of a cold. So hopefully I don't sound too bad. I seem to sound normal. I sounded normal when I tested the audio before. So let's see how we go. You might also notice I have updated the difficulty level. We're trying this one on Master difficulty, and it's not going so well right now. This is a little bit tougher than I expected, but should be okay. Might mean this video takes a little while longer than they normally do, but we'll see how we go. Not struggling though. So as long as we don't get hit, I think we should be okay, and we should get a bunch more XP out of doing it this way, so we'll see how we go. I did say the other day that I was going to think about upping the difficulty to Master, and finally done it. And we'll stay on Master all the way to 70. I know I said that about Expert, but the next level up from Master is Torment, and there is no way I'm doing Torment without at least gearing to a point where I have all level 70 gear, sort of pre-Torment level 70 gear with this character. So. But yeah, Master just requires a little bit more reflex, and as you can tell, enemies have a little bit more health, and they hit a little bit harder, and the screen is a little bit bluer, so progress is slow, but I think I've actually run into a fairly significant elite pack here, yeah, so to get out of the way of that, kill these guys because they're annoying me. There we go. Okay, so this seems to be a little bit more appropriate. Like, I wasn't totally steamrolling Expert, but I just feel that I can handle this a little bit. I'm starting to wonder if that's the case though, because this is taking a long time to get those guys killed. Don't go that way. I can't. Okay, now I'm stuck and I died. Okay. So, we've gone up a difficulty level for sure. That shouldn't happen, that was just me running out of discipline, unfortunately. But these guys seem to have a lot more health than I was anticipating. But we'll get through it. It'll just be slow and steady progress. The monster density here is crazy. Try and get those up. Do that. And there we go. Finally! That was quite the saga. So, but we got through it, and now we get to deal with all of these other things. What would be really nice right now is having that 4-piece mortars bonus. Should make Frost Arrow quite a lot nicer to use. I might think about updating my build. It hasn't changed dramatically for a while now, actually, and I should. I mean, I've been paying attention to what skills I've got, and they're none that I plan to use. I have a pretty specific idea of the build I want to use with this character. We're mostly there. But I should probably think a little bit more about passives that I haven't set up yet, things like that, so I will do that, probably after this video. We've got a lot of champions around at the moment, so in case you're wondering, champions are the blue ones and elites are the yellow ones when they come in. Actually no, this is actually an elite because those aren't blue, I thought they were blue. That's what I get for not paying attention to the health bar at the top of the screen, and instead focusing on trying to get through. But as you can see, we've barely even progressed into this rift, and we're already decently progressed through the meter on the side, the riftometer. So that's cool. Hopefully we can get a little bit further into the rift, but I don't want to like just spend the entire video near the entrance to the rift. So see how we go with that. Have another. Is it? It's another champion. Great. Belor the Savage. Molten Fast Waller. So, good news, I suppose, we're not up to 4 affixes yet, so. Which I don't think we actually get up to until level 60. I think that's the time you start getting those. The problem is he's got these Exorcist guys who have that hand clap thunder attack thing that they do, which does heaps of damage. And basically, even my good Demon Hunter can be insta-killed by that if I'm not careful on Torment. So I need to be a bit careful about that. Hopefully we'll get through here. So it'd be nice to just get a run of like nice clear enemies. Especially ones that don't have the bloody Molten affix. Like, has everything had Molten so far? A lot has had molten, so we'll see how we go. But I don't feel like I'm struggling too heavily. Like, this is pretty good so far, at least. But it's just a little bit more challenge and better reward too. We'll get much more XP, which will make leveling a bit faster. Because I've noticed the last couple of videos actually. This was the other reason I wanted to go up a difficulty level, was that I haven't been getting the leveling. Like, often when I've leveled, it's as the rift has ended, and so I've leveled up when I've turned in the rift quest back in town. Because I don't show that in the videos, of course, I start the next video like leveled up, and you guys are all like, "Well, why did you level up?" And I'm like, "Well, I turned the rift quest in." But that's hopefully something that won't happen. We've gained about nearly half a level just so far with this video, so that's pretty cool. Here we go. Here are some champions. I'm not sure why these are called champions and the yellow ones are called elites. It feels like it should be the other way around. Maybe it is. Maybe I've got them backwards. I've always understood it to be yellow is elite and blue is champion pack. So that's how I've consistently referred to it through the videos. So if I'm wrong, then yeah, well that's kind of embarrassing. So I don't think I'm wrong. Yes, knock me into the orbital. That is fun. Back up here. We're doing okay. I died because I just got overwhelmed before, but other than that, I think we're doing okay. And it's not like death is a huge punishment in this game if you're not playing on hardcore anyway, so it's just a case of do the damage and progress through the rift. We've actually done a big loop, so I suspect we go down this way. Where we need to go next. Kill these guys out. And of course we have the option of getting better rewards and stuff. I haven't had any major upgrades for a few levels now, so I do need a couple of good upgrades. So that's the other reason for doing all this. Destroying these bots. Making sure I keep marking death up a little more consistently than I do occasionally. So, no, we're doing okay. This is good. So we're about halfway through now. So we're not going to have too much more trouble. Assuming I can vault or heal out of there. That was a little bit scary. Need to be a bit more proactive on regenerating this one, I think. Don't have a lot of it. It regenerates very slowly, so I shouldn't vault just to travel. I should vault to get out of trouble. So be a bit more careful about using vault. Because of that, because I'm going to need it a lot more. Gonna need that a lot more too. There we go. Put that up. These guys down. All dying. Hope. Man, Reapers have a lot of health even when they're not like special. It's, that guy took a while. Well, some Reapers, I guess. It's all Reapers actually. It's weird getting West March enemies in a West March Rift. So Wallers suck. So we've got this guy who is Crush Marrow the Hellion. Cool. Wallers. It'd be cool if I shot through walls, but I don't. Try and get as much down as we can. What I like to do is avoid getting beaten on as much as possible. So. We're doing okay now. Get through it. I didn't quite anticipate the increase in health being quite this high, so I knew there'd be more damage, but I didn't quite expect the health that a lot of these mobs have to go up so much. So it slowed us down a little bit, I think, but that's cool. It'll come with time. We'll level up and we'll get better. But I prefer to do it this way because, as you can see, we're getting a lot more XP just from that one difficulty level change. We should level up during the video for a change too, which I haven't done for a couple of videos now. So we're almost level 60 anyway, which is good. And once we start getting past level 60, we start getting the Reaper of Souls build, which will be really handy. So hopefully get a few more legendaries this way too. Not had any, I don't think I've had any sort of legendary drops for a while now. We got lucky when I started this character, we got one like in the first one or two videos, but haven't had much since then. Plague minions, that means there's another elite around here somewhere. These guys are cool. Hard but cool. Maybe I should change to a different sentry room. Maybe I should go back to using the Spitfire turrets. I'll have a think about that, because that's probably higher damage. I'll probably do it with damage, but then again, I suppose having the control with enemies that are much more dangerous than my current ones are probably better. So yeah. We head down this way. Did I actually kill a yellow then? I don't seem to remember. Maybe I did. I must have done, right? It wouldn't have been clear if I hadn't.
My hatred is too low. That would not be wise.
Okay, so where were we?
No, I will not do that.
More champions, woo, champions. Sorry if I'm not talking too much. It's partly because I have a bit of a sore throat and just it's a bit dry, so every so often I've had to sort of stop and take a glass of water. And also I just sound a little bit odd, I feel. I just don't want to wear out my voice, is the main reason I'm not talking too much. Because if I talk too much, that'll just aggravate the sore throat I have at the moment. So yeah, we've had a cold going around the house, so looks like I've picked it up a little bit. So fevers and sore throats for me. These guys. Probably why I might sound a little bit tired too. I slept okay last night, but you know, fever and all that kind of stuff. I'm nearly there. It's definitely been a longer video, that's for sure. But that's okay. Taking a while is okay. I try and aim for like 10 to 15 minutes. There we go, we dinged. So if I get a chance to stop, I'll oh, we got loaded for there, the cluster arrow on 4. Wondering if I should actually start using cluster arrow. I'll probably use it with Maelstrom if I do, just to keep the frost thing going. But I may switch over to that from elemental arrow. Although I feel like elemental arrow is probably better at this level. Like without some resource cost reduction, and probably without the Spitfire turrets being able to shoot it as well. Cluster arrow may not be as useful as elemental arrow, so I'll probably not change it at this stage. But we'll see how we go. Draw inexorably closer. With Guardian. Oh jeez. Surely I only need to kill like one more enemy. And of course I engage champion pack. Because of course this is going to be harder than it needs to be. Shoot through the wall. And their wall is great. So, I basically decided to do this in the most difficult way possible. Which is always the fun way to do it. But we'll get there. I can't even tell what I've got. Is that, oh, it's, yeah, that guy. Erathon form. I couldn't even tell what Rift Garden I had there. There we go, got one of those guys here. They don't look to be doing too much damage to me actually, so Avenger, Teleport, Waller, yeah, cool. So it's not like I have to deal with multiple plays or anything nasty like that, so this shouldn't be too hard. I should be able to withstand beating on me for a little bit. Can't vault because of Waller, but now they're all dead, so it's just a case of clearing this guy out. I'll have a look at the skills available, and we'll see how we go after that. Pardon me. Rift Guardians have a lot more health than Discovery, don't they? Maybe I just don't do enough damage. Man, that life on hit's working for me though, isn't it? You can see that really working out there. Watching my health bar increase as I do all that damage. That helps too, having the orb. But I am wondering if Spitfire turret's probably better. Even if you lose the control, the extra damage might be worthwhile. And I get the control anyway through using the Elemental Arrow and Frost Arrow, so just wondering if it's worth it a little bit to do that. There we go. Okay, what was... Have to check if we got any interesting loot. I'll just run around and pick up all this gold that's here. Hopefully we don't aggro anything. So what did we get? We didn't get a lot of loot after all that. I did get an Enchantress Focus, which is most definitely an upgrade, I'm going to assume. Yep, Enchantress needs better loot. Scoundrel Token as well, that's unusual. That is very much an upgrade for me. With all of that on it. So that's not an upgrade because it's not a weapon I can use. I mean, I can use it, but it's not very good to use. Hatred Regen, no. No. Oh, that's very close. No. Okay, so we didn't get much in the way of useful stuff. Oh, we got a ring. That is an upgrade for either of these. It's more of an upgrade for that ring that I've never got around to socketing. So I will switch that in. Replacing legendaries at this stage isn't too terrible, so we'll switch that in. I did get a legendary in the video. Yes, I got the Hammer Pants, didn't I? Yeah. And yeah, so I'll just check if I got any skills that are worth it. Impale, Grievous Wounds, and I think I got... one I'm not using for anything at the moment, so yeah, I'll have a look at the skill build later. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.